Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. Let me check my settings real quick to make sure that you can hear me and stuff like that. Yeah, you can. I know you can see me because I can see me. All right, guys, it's Friday. We made it. It's the weekend. Thank goodness. I was wondering about this week if it might be the end, but well, it wasn't. So we'll see if it ends this weekend. Anyway, hey guys, BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. Buy me a coffee if you're so inclined. If any of this ever brings you value, it's just cool to see. Also, of course, as always, Blockchain Education, big sponsor of the show. I don't make money if you join, but you do get a discount if you click my affiliate link. Come join the team. You'll be glad you did. All right, looking at FinViz today. What in the crap? It's a weird market, kind of hard to read, but looking at the S&P 500, we got some green. Nvidia is definitely making money, especially if they just do. Nvidia is a machine. Gosh, it's one of those things, man. Beginning of the year, if I bought Nvidia, anyways, it's a mix today. It's rather strange. It just has a weird feeling to it. The S&P 500. Why is healthcare down? Energy is down. What in the world's going on? It's just weird today. Gives me a weird twilighty kind of feeling. But Dow, Nasdaq, S&P 500, Russell 2000, all barely actually in the green today. So you got the Dow 0.77 up, Nasdaq 1.47 up, S&P 500 1.08% up, Russell 2000 2.9% up. It's crazy. So like I say, definitely an interesting S&P 500 today. Some sectors doing quite well. Semiconductors, big time, really, really well, doing really, really well. Healthcare and energy are down. Consumer electronics, Apple taking a poop today. But what's weird is, like, I'm telling you, I'm just looking at it. It gives me a weird feeling. Semiconductors. What do we need a lot of semiconductors for these days? Anyway, we'll keep on rocking. Now, this is what gets me today. Dollar strength index today plummeting. And I mean to an extent that you've got to notice. This is not just normal, like, oh, look, it's down today. No, this is psychopathic. And the thing is, I wanted to just mention this. This is a big deal. So dollar strength index, right? We had a low, had a lower low, just had a lower low again. That's crazy. So let me actually clear that off there. And if I was to like a parallel channel, this is heavy, heavy stuff. Okay, so let's just ride the sucker down. Look at that. Boom. We are in a downwards spiral for the dollar and strength index. It all kind of fits. Sometimes you got to like make that channel. Anybody who watches me to any extent knows I love my upwards and downwards channels. Well, boom. Then you kind of get into this, like, could this be like I'm not going to go there. Could it be like a bull penny, whatever? I forget these shapes. I always get them confused, but you know what I mean? Up, over, whatever. We'll see what happens. It's still above the 200 moving average on the daily. We'll see what happens, but really, dollar strength index, downwards channel, big dump today. There's no way around this. Something is going on. So I'm just going to say, are we going to war this weekend? I don't know. Just saying, throwing it out there. This is not normal. This is not okay. This didn't just happen. Something is going on, okay? Oil, not really up today. Gold taking a slight pump today. Silver, a little bit of a move today. It's trying to get out of this downwards channel that it's been in. But still, it just cannot get above this 200 moving average. It's really getting hammered by it. I think there's definitely manipulation happening. Nothing just rides to 200 like this exactly as resistance and support. People are definitely manipulating. They're living crap out of silver. Gold, not so much. But gold's in a better spot. Silver's just getting crushed. It's a green day, but it just can't get above that 200 moving average. Watch for that break above the 200 moving average on the daily chart for silver, and I think you might see some magic happen. But seriously, guys, get your eggs, get your tofu, get your grass, get your pasture-raised beef, get your, I don't know, if what you like is, what do they call it? Those sandwiches. What is it? Oh gosh, anyway, forget it. If you gotta freeze some McDonald's hamburgers, like if you even need to freeze them, I don't know, like whatever it is you might like to eat, whether it's like, instant oatmeal, rice and beans, if you need some water, just watch out. Something is up this weekend. This is uncommon. This is unprecedented. This is crazy. Dollar strength index dumping like crazy. Who the crap is selling our debt? That's what it's got to be. And why would you sell that debt? Well, maybe you're one of the big players that actually buys our debt, like China. and they're just selling the crap out of it. Something's going on. Maybe the Fed cannot quite create the liquidity it needs. This is nuts. Downward spiral. Anyway, just saying, be ready. Something is up. This weekend is not going to be normal. All right, with that said, looking at Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours, 4.3 billion, down 12%, rocking. No, it's a little bit choppy. People are trying long and short, not too aggressively, but aggressively enough. Everybody, look, you know what this pattern is. You know how it plays out. We're going to look a little bit soon. We're going to look at this at the end. Come on, y'all. What's going to happen? BART pattern. This sucker's going down, okay? Especially, but I'm surprised that it's holding where it is. Silver and gold not pumping that much. Dollar strength index dumping. Really, and oil not too hot today. Sincerely, I think Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a pump. Maybe it's pumped enough recently. I don't know. Like I say, watch out. BART pattern. If you've ever seen one, you know where this is going. Be careful. People are trying long and short, not too aggressively, but definitely there's people who are just being dumbasses and losing a lot of money with getting wrecked one way or the other. Don't try too hard right now, okay? That's the little Craig's message for you. On Binance, where the big money is, big volume is for longs and shorts with leverage, 51% long, 48% short. That's kind of indifferent. That's kind of indecisive. So careful. The big money is not certain. The volume is trailing off. Most of the exchanges are still in the green, just barely, but spot trading volume is trend is going down, which would make sense. It is Friday. 34,512 for Bitcoin. It's not bad at all. Top 100 mostly getting wrecked except for Thorchain. We'll take a look at RUNE because the name is cool and it's a good project. Nothing else is truly exciting right now. Neo is still on the way up. I like seeing that. Neo is a cool project. I do like it. Polygon, looking pretty good. How about Solana? Solana in the red. Anyway, a bit of a flat top 100, but Thorchain looking good. Now here we go. It's a 4-hour chart just for Bitcoin to just kind of clear up some of the rubble. We're very indecisive right now looking at the indicators. Ultimately, volume is trending down. So it's all about what's going to happen. And this is the first support that I see, and it's kind of where the pump started. It would make sense if this is where the BART pattern actually went to. If we see a BART pattern, it's going to go down and bounce. Okay, so and this is a nice place of support and resistance. I bet if I was to do that volume indicator, do I have that actually saved here? Yeah, there it is. What can I see it? There we go. You're good, little scrum. My dog coughing in the background. She's not abused. She's just chihuahuas, when they get old, their trachea gets a little weak and they cough. So trust me, she's not dying. She's just fine. So anyway, you can see a little bit of a volume spike here and a huge volume spike up here. A lot of buy sell volume up here. And looking at the shorts and longs that are getting wrecked, it's not really surprising. People are trying too hard right now. So the issue is, if I was to, let's just take this into account here. Let's go here. How's that look? Okay, one way or the other, you can see a bit of a volume spike here. You can see a bit of a volume spike down here. So I can do like another horizontal ray there. Let's just do a ray where this volume is. You can see a little bit of previous support there. You can see a big bunch of previous support and resistance right here. Do another ray. So it's all about where you think this might go. So I know it's a little bit of a confusing chart. Let me just try to make this clear. You guys already know where I'm going, but looking at this guy here, so Bitcoin's pumped, it's going sideways. That's a BART pattern for sure. Is it going to retrace? I bet you at least to 30,780. Would not surprise me if we saw a retrace to there. Or 30,136 could be a bounce spot. A lot of support down around 28,619. But I would say most likely, look at this 4-hour 200 moving average. I would say it's right there. I bet you we're going to see a bounce down to like 31,000 or 30,000. Or maybe even, like 30,500, 30,700. Just beware. Most likely, in my humble opinion, this Bart Simpson pattern will complete. We'll see a bounce, and really the 200 moving average is lined up just perfectly here on the 4-hour chart for this. just be aware. My guess is right where the 200 moving average is right now, is right where we have previous support and resistance, right at around 31,136. So what am I going to do? Put in a limit for 31,200. And I'm going to see if I grab that sucker. Because I bet you I will. So my limit order is 30,200. Because the exact numbers here are like 31,136. I'll set it for 31. I'm sorry, guys. I'm screwing it up. 30,136 is where the 200 moving average is right now, and also previous support and resistance in the chart. So in my opinion, I'm putting in a buy order limit, buy order at 30,000, just 200, maybe one at 30,150. And I'll see if I catch that Bart Simpson bounce, if it actually gets down that low. This is a pretty strong chart. We're doing well. Also, let's actually nix these little lines there, and let's just fire up a legendary Fibonacci sequence. Yeah, let's get right about here. I hate this one indicator. I know it's good, but I don't like it. Go away thing. I hate that thing. Where are you at? Oh, it's up here. Where's my fib sequence? Right there. Fib. Okay, let's go way down here to the bottom when I start running. Let me actually go to the top here. And you know what? Whoa, look at that. There you go. There's your 618 golden pocket between the 618 and the 650. Look at that. It's right there in the 200. You got previous support and resistance. If you ask me, we're going to bar it right down to about there and bounce. Maybe, maybe we'll see a .5 Fibonacci sequence bounce. That'd be like around 31,338. Anyway, I'm not going to try too hard to play this thing. It's just, I will put a kind of a nice buy order in at 30,150 and 30,200. Put a limit in, see if I catch, boom, a bounce, maybe a wick. That would be just glorious. It'll make my weekend. Volume's getting low, telling you. And also, we got the DXY doing something crazy right now. Something is up. This is not normal. I don't mean to be an alarmist or anything, but this is not normal. Something is up. This weekend will not be a normal weekend. This is not right. This is not common. That's jacked up. That is a big DXY dump. Confirmed downwards channel. Something is up. Tell you what, like they say in that movie Tropical Thunder, Mother Nature just pooped in her pantsuit. Anyway, let's see here. I think we're looking at definitely, and this 618 golden pocket right here starts around 30,235. So 618 golden pocket starts at 30,235. And it ends at 29,936. So basically, I'm looking at that buy order, limit buy order, 30,200, maybe 30,250, 30,200, 30,000, like 150. Just kind of like 30. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna see if I crib that wick, I will show you guys the buy. I'll be like, yes, because I think it could happen. So here's the thing. Record number of multiple job holders. Closer look inside the horrific October jobs report. Without getting into all the details, basically what we're seeing is an extraordinary amount of people in the last 2-3 years are starting to work 2 jobs where they used to work 1. That's sad. That sucks. One's oftentimes shit enough, So it sucks. And that just sucks. A lot of people are suffering a heck of a lot. Jeff Bezos exits left-wing Seattle for new home in low-tax Miami. You know what? I don't think Jeff Bezos gives a shit about taxes. I don't think he pays any, all right? And with that said, these two, I won't, whatever. It's YouTube. I could say cute things about them, but I won't because it's just not good. But the thing is, you know what I was thinking? This is just because this is crazy. You got to deal with me. I'm a crazy person. You know what? If you ever wondered, is Seattle or California going to break off into the ocean? You know what I mean? Like, plunk. And is that ever going to happen? You know what? If there was one high table, deep state character who would know, it's this guy. And I'm just saying, man. So if you're living there on the West Coast, watch out because this guy knows things. And if they don't want to live in Florida, man, Seattle, give me a break. Seattle rules. Maybe it's just too much of a shithole now and they can't go outside. I don't know. But one way or the other, watch this. Something is up. Watch for other big players to start moving off the West Coast because this is odd. This is very, very odd. Anyway, I wanted to look at, before we check out, let's actually look at RUNE because it's actually a very, very badass project. RUNE, USDT. You can play it on Binance, KuCoin, MEXC. Gate.io. So let's just look on Binance for the Binance spot. So RUNE, this is wonderful. Check this out. Now, if you ain't in RUNE, it's okay. Okay. Because look what just happened. RUNE had an upwards channel. I'm not going to keep it right about here. RUNE had an upwards channel right about here. You know, it 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 just pumped to the top and it's finding resistance. It's the 4-hour chart. Let's look at other indicators. God, it looks like it may keep going, but it is. Let this one get to another bounce point. Let RUNE come down like this. You know, let it come down at its downwards channel. Let it chill over the weekend or during the weekend. Let it start moving up. And if you got strong indicators, boom, RUNE might be something that continues. So I'm liking RUNE. Strong chart. I dig it very much. Let's look at the 45-minute chart. Let's actually reset everything. Yeah, RUNE is looking wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful chart. I would just say, you know, just be watchful here. This thing's probably going to do a little bit of retracing here, but we got like lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, coming another higher low. Don't FOMO into it. It's a very, very strong chart. Let this sucker come to you. If you got a lot of confidence, hop in. You know, is there news about it here? Thor swap resumes with updated terms. Thor swap DEX. Room beyond swaps. Thor chain introduces new lending protocol. Anyway, it may just continue going, but this is a hot one. It's running hard. How's it look on the daily chart, actually? Yeah, it's cycle on the daily. Let this sucker just chill a little bit and then hop into it. You know, I think Thor's going places. What if I was to like, let's do a fib from like right here. Yeah, let this guy just come to let it chill a little bit. I think RUNE's probably going to keep going, but I wouldn't hop into it right now. So with that said, many people who have a shit job or had a shit job now have 2 shit jobs, and that sucks. You know, have them in your prayers because 1 shit job is enough. Jeff Bezos and his, like, I don't know, whatever plastic surgery disaster there. They're leaving Seattle for low tax Miami. This man don't care about tax. Something's weird. Watch the elite. They start leaving the West Coast and you live there, well, leave. Anyway, with that said, and also dollar strength index, something's up. Beware this weekend. You know, whether you're going to go in like, I can't remember the name of that place. One that makes the Subways. Yeah. Whether you like Subway sandwiches and you need to go buy a couple and freeze them. McDonald's hamburgers and freeze them, whether you want to get some rice and beans, like if you gas up your car. I'm just saying, I know I'm a crazy person, but you guys know that if you've watched more than one video. So I'm just saying, this ain't a normal weekend. It is not. Make ready for something. And if nothing happens, well, you stocked up on your Subways and Jimmy John's, your rice and beans if that's what you like to eat, a couple bags of potato chips, gas your car up, get some water, something. Is this weekend, you mark my words, will not be a normal weekend. Take care, everybody, and I will I will talk to you guys over the weekend.